Welcome back to Livie'S Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel, and I'm your host, Fam the Fabulous. For more ideas, inspiration, swaps, and challenges, click the link in the description below to join our craft community, The Maker Exchange, on Facebook. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, all my artists, creatives, crafters, and makers. Welcome back to the Lovely Lab. And today's Saturday coloring chat. So I am still working on this page here in the Me and My coloring book for mom and daughter. Let me see. Based on the comments from the last video, I was suggested to use a bright color here in purple for the frame. So that's what I'll be doing. Hopefully I'll remember that. And then, so now this week, I'm just letting y'all know what I got going on, okay? I'm not feeling the very best. I'm not feeling 100%. So I'm home while the guys are out at, I think I'm going to use yellow for, let me see which yellow do I want to use. The guys are out at a few car events. So I think I'm going to use this one. So I'm home and I just got out of bed. I did sit for my Saturday morning walk through the Bible. I was in bed for that. I normally, sit down at my desk, but I just really was not. I'm a woman, so from time to time there's those times, especially if you've had surgeries and things of that nature, where the body isn't necessarily cooperating. And so it's during those times you just got to go sit down somewhere, not push yourself, especially for those of us who like to keep it moving and stay on the go and stay busy, much like myself. Your body has a way of letting you know that you need to get some rest and restore your strength, mind, body, spirit. So my spirit's fine. It's just the body needs a little bit of rest. So that is what I am doing this morning, just resting. I do have I'll be leaving shortly though not shortly, but later on this afternoon these are Azuri markers that I picked up from, they're alcohol markers by Royal and Lang Nickel from Walmart about a year or so ago. And they're pretty good. Let me just go ahead and outline. But yeah, so Josh's godmother, her daughter's birthday, her late daughter's birthday is within the next few days. So today we're celebrating. It's her heavenly birthday, and there's a few of us who were members of a grief share community. Jennifer, we call her Jen, but she and I co-led a grief support group, and so we spent a lot of time in that ministry together. We grew individually and closer together. So even after we have moved on to different things, we still, we still get together to celebrate our baby's angelversaries and birthdays. And so I'm just honored to still be able to help her, provide comfort during that time, as well as remember her daughter. Because, frankly, if I'm just being honest, death isn't something that a lot of people are comfortable speaking about. And so you're not able to really, you don't feel comfortable having that conversation or, speaking about your child in mixed company amongst people who maybe weren't that close to the child or aren't able to really deal with what the grieving process looks like. So, just out of respect for other people and how they feel, we tend to kind of stay closed-lipped. But if you find someone that is comfortable with you honoring your child's memory by saying their name or speaking about them or celebrating little things and memories about them, then you kind of keep them in your village and you support them in the same way. And I find that quite often it is those people who have experienced grief are the ones who show up the most for you during your process and when you're trying to celebrate the life of your loved ones. So that being said, that's where I'll be later on this afternoon. I'm gonna get myself back up out of the bed, put some clothes on, and go on over to Dollar Tree, grab some balloons so that we can release them. And then I head over there for about an hour or so. And then once I come back home, I'm gonna grab the laptop, lay in bed, trying to edit a video, and just hang out there. Plus, Hulu had been acting up for the last week. I wasn't able to watch My Handmaid's Tale. I'm not sure how many of you guys watch The Handmaid's Tale on Hulu. That is one of my favorite shows, just because of how they depict what women would look like in a something. It's not apocalyptic, but in a society where men rule and women are just looked at as mere property, kind of like in days of old. That's kind of how we were back in the day, right? So anyways, Hulu got their act together. I messaged them, went online, did a chat to find out what the heck the problem was after 6 days of not having access to anything on the Hulu app on our Roku. And the woman let me know that she would indeed give me a credit for the time that I was without it. Thank you. I appreciate that, because I shouldn't have to pay for something that I can't fully utilize for a service that you aren't even providing. Not needless to say, now that it's back up, that is definitely what I'll be watching when I come back. And while James and Josh are out, I know that he will be making sure that his son gets fed, so I won't have to worry about dinner. Yay! Now, let me just share this with you all before it goes down. There is a channel that I subscribed to a couple of months ago, and I'm going to tell you, I love this. Let me see. I'm going to turn my light off for a second so you guys can see it. Amanda, I don't know if it's Amanda Trout or Trot or Tro, if you even pronounce the T, but she does a lot of mixed media work. Fibers and textiles, and I mean, her work is just so inspirational. And I like the fact that she has a podcast where they speak about they have a word for the week or for the month, and like this week is proud, so she goes into depth on that. Exquisite, profound, and I believe she's in Barbados. I think but she has a British accent. I believe she's lived in the UK for a certain amount of time, and I'm not sure how long. I know that I've heard her in her conversations refer to the UK. So I would definitely recommend the channel if you are someone with a passion for art and mixed media. But I believe that she's not necessarily a crafter per se, as in paper crafting like I do. It's more actual art, if there's a distinction, I think she would fall under that category. So, but her voice is very calming, and I love when, I don't like to, and this is just me personally, I'm not a surface level type of person. Any friendships and relationships that I have are ones where we can delve below the surface and have conversations that are substantive, and should I say substantial? I'm not sure if I used that word correctly. I don't even know how it flew up. Flowed. Is it flowed? Okay. Don't mind me, y'all. When I don't feel well, when I'm actually physically hurting, it impacts my ability to think. Nevertheless, where was I going? So my friendships that I have, I don't occupy spaces where surface level is a quality that is in demand, and that goes for anything, anywhere. Surface level is great, but if I don't have the opportunity to delve below the surface and expound on thoughts and have an intellectual conversation, don't get me wrong, I can have chit chat and what do you call it, small talk with strangers all day, but when it comes to someplace where I plan on spending time at, if I no. So that's one of the reasons why I was drawn to her channel, because, you know, how she explains, and she has in-depth conversations with you, whether, you know, despite the fact that you're not sitting in front of her, she has in-depth conversations about specific words and topics and things of that nature, and it makes you think, stop and think for a second, makes you reflect on, you know, what your thoughts are on it, and it also gives insight into different perspectives and ways to look at things. So I am all about, you know, learning outside of the classroom, and challenging yourself to think differently about things that maybe you hadn't given it a second thought, or you hadn't been challenged on. How you think is basically a reflection of your experience, but your experience isn't the only experience. So the only way you can grow is by learning more or doing more. So if you aren't in a position to do more at the current moment, then the next best thing is to learn more, right? So that is what I wanted to share with you. I wanted to share her with you. See what else is going on. I'm only going to be on here for a short period of time because I need to finish. I've got a video to edit while I'm feeling halfway decent, and then I want to, what color did I say I wanted to do for the floor? Did I say I wanted to do green? Let me see. No, it wasn't green. Maybe it was yellow. Maybe I should have did orange on the floor and yellow on the wall. Well, it's too late now. Let me go with purple. Let me see if this purple will do. Let's see. Oh, that's dry. I think that's dry. Yep, it's dry. Have to find another one. Let's see if this one will work. This isn't really purple. Oh, it'll work. It will work. Use the opposite side though. Yeah, I've got a few things I need to do. And I really need to edit a video, work on a digital. We've got a collab coming up. You'll see that later this month. And I'm not going to make any, I'm not going to drop any of the secrets, although it's killing me to hold it in. But I will share it in due time. By we, I mean me and 2 other creators here on YouTube. So stay tuned for that. I have another giveaway coming up this week. The giveaway for the planner stickers from the Dollar Tree video, that ends today. So hopefully if this video goes up today, which is Saturday, if you haven't already watched that video, there'll be a link over in the corner for you to go over to that, watch the video, and so that you can participate in the giveaway and hopefully get yourself 2 packs of Happy Planner stickers that I picked up this past week. Let's see what else. In the queue for videos is, let me see, hold on just a second. I think we've got number 13 is, I'll be working on the journal cover. You guys will see that coming up this week, the journal cover for the Sister Friend journal. And then the giveaway winners will be announced on Sunday. And this week I'll also be working on birthday cards and Father's Day cards. Wait a minute. Nope, excuse me. You'll see the sunglass redo, the top 5 mistakes that creatives make, and the journal cover in the giveaway. So those videos, I'm trying to keep content, you know, flowing behind the scenes so that you guys can get a little bit more content, you know, a few more videos during the summer months while I have a little bit of time. Because once school starts back up, Mama's got to get back to the grind. And yeah, so that's that. Let me see how much of this brown I can work with. Yeah, it'll be fine. I don't know if I want to put brown on the floor. Do I want? No, I don't want to put brown on the floor because I'll do black. And I'll just start over here. Because their feet are going to be brown, obviously. And I don't want to, I don't want there to be, for their feet to blend with the floor. That'd be kind of silly. So I'll just do a few of these squares. And so let me just ask while I have you guys here. And by the way, go ahead and hit that like button. If you are still here watching this video, please go ahead and hit that like button. You know, it doesn't cost you anything. If it did, I wouldn't even ask. You know, I would just go without. But I do appreciate your support. So how do you support the channel at this point, which there'll be some new opportunities coming up shortly. You hit the like button, the subscribe button, so that you can become a member of the Fab family here. And feel free to share the videos wherever you deem necessary, especially any Facebook groups that you're a part of, if that's allowed. I don't want you guys going against any of your rules or regulations. But also, while we're speaking about Facebook groups, you are more than welcome to slide on over to the Maker Exchange if you would like to become a part of that craft community. Now, again, as I've mentioned in other videos, that Facebook group is not exclusive to any particular craft medium or art medium. It is paints, it is paper craft, it is woodwork. There are quilters, sewers, knitters, crocheters, and a variety of other types of mediums in that group. So I just like to have, I like to celebrate the creative mind and the process that we take in order to express ourselves and to share our love of creativity and imagination with the rest of the world. So that's what that's all about. You're welcome to look in the description box below and find the link for the Maker Exchange, and go on ahead and click join, and let me know that you came. You know, once you join, let me know that you came by way of this channel. Okay. And then you'll get to know some of the other creatives, and some of those are members, the people that you see down in the comment section below. Now, before I get off of this video, I'm going to outline a few more of these and then color them in off camera, so that'll be done before we reconvene next Saturday. But I'd like to know what you guys have planned for your weekend, or what did you do this weekend? What do you got lined up for next week, creative wise, as well as in your personal life in terms of summer things? Is anybody doing any gardening? Anybody planning any family vacations, any trips? Who's got kids that are going to summer camp? Anybody going to summer camp? Anybody sending the kids to summer camp? Are they doing that this year? I wouldn't know. Josh is not. This is not our home state, so I don't know the people at the camps here. So, and that's the only way he would go, is if I knew the people personally. Overnight camp, that is. The day camps is a different story. Well, we went to plenty of them, overnight camps, but whenever my mom sent us to camps, we went together. My sister and I went to camps together. My brother was too young. He's just 6 years under me, 8 years under my sister, so he was too young to go to camps at that time. By the time he was old enough to go to camps, we weren't going anymore. So that's that. Anyways, so yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys got going on this week and this weekend. And I am going to wrap this video up by saying that I am so glad summer is upon us, and that I have a few minutes to take a break, spend a little bit more time with my dad, not a whole lot, but a little bit more time with him, and taking care of some of the things that I have for him that I haven't been able to do while school is in session, and still trying to be a mom and a wife. So now that I have a little more time, I have, school's out, I have a little bit more time to craft, as well as take care of my daughterly duties, if there ever was such a thing. Anyways, so thanks so much for tuning in for this week's Saturday for this Saturday's color and chat. Okay, I said sipping. Okay, I told you, when I'm not feeling at my best, My mind is not at its best either. Anyways, pray my strength, y'all. And until we're back here together on YouTube, y'all, stay encouraged, stay blessed, stay creative and crafting. Bye for now. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe to join the crafty community and be sure to click the bell for notifications of new uploads. Thank you so much for watching. Now stay tuned for more from Livie'S Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel. Bye for now.